Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make informed decisions. Now, believe it or not, I know you hear a lot of hype and excitement, and you might find it hard to believe that there are better sectors that are going to pump harder than the banking tokens or the ISO20022 affiliated type tokens. Well guys, I got news for you. That hype about the banking reset and all that, it's not going to play out like you think, right? Those creators and influencers are like drug dealers. They just get you to stack that bag, and then they just tell you what you want to hear day in, day out, and you keep coming back. Now, that being said, I pretty much own all of the banking tokens, the one you're thinking about. LINK, Quant, HBAR, XRP, XLM. I own them all. And I think they are great plays. But they're a little more conservative, and my bags have been stacked all of last year. So I'm looking for projects that are going to have a bigger upside and that hot narrative like the AI has been so far this year. But there's some other narratives that no one pays attention to. But when you follow the money and you follow like the developers of what they're looking at, guys, there's different narratives out there. Now, obviously, I don't know which ones are going to win or which project's going to lead the way. But there are some really good projects I want to bring to your attention. And I definitely want to bring those narratives to your attention. That being said, let's get into it. Now, if you've been watching my channel at all, you know I like banking tokens, and I definitely like AI. I think there's a very good chance that AI could lead the next bull run. It's one of the contenders, so to speak. Now, I am not going to talk about like SingularityNet or Fetch or Ocean Protocol. Those are great projects. I absolutely love the graph. However, I'm looking for even bigger upside. So the one I'm going to share with you on AI, and then we'll get into the other narratives, is Human.ai. Now this is a higher risk reward, but the upside could be explosive. And I did a video like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's already done pretty well. Now Human.ai, if you're not familiar with it, go to Humans.ai and surf around. Guys, it's a great project. It's a good team, money behind it, and it sits on top of Hedera. So that makes me extremely excited because it could be the type project that pumped like HBAR did when it first came out, because it's young, guys. Now when we look at the chart, you'll see this thing's already done well, and it basically is very, very low market cap. Guys, we are early. Again, this is high risk reward, but it's one of those AI projects that could really pump into like a 25-50 type project, 50x. Now, the next sector or narrative that we need to talk about is the tokenization of assets, right? Larry Fink with BlackRock talked about this is the future. Now this is really could be a long-term play, and if we had regulation, guys, I would have a bag of AAVE stacked so big it would blow your mind. I truly believe that AAVE could be one of the dominant players when it comes to tokenized assets. And the reason I say that is they're affiliated indirectly with JP Morgan, because when JP Morgan did their test run for their first tokenized security, I believe it was the Singapore dollar, it sat on top of AAVE. So if it wasn't for regulation, I'd be stacking it. Now, that being said, I'm looking to maybe buy it in the next bull run, and I don't plan to hold it a long time. When it starts to pump like I expect it to, I'm going to take my profits. Now, I highly recommend going to take a look at AAVE if you have an interest. But now here's one of the projects that I think might be better because it's lower market cap and it's not been talked about a lot, but it's called Synthetix. I think I said that right, and it's CYNTHETIX.io. Go check it out. But look at this, guys. It's in the top 100. It's number 59. It's at $3, and it still only has 954 million market cap. But the best thing is all of the total supply is out there. Circulating supply is 316 million, and so is the total supply. So right now it's at $3. I have no doubt this thing can take out its old high of $28, and it probably is going to be changing gears if that narrative picks up during the next bull run. Go take a look at this one, and the symbol is SNX. Now, this is probably a more conservative play because it's a little bit bigger project, but it's MakerDAO. But guys, this is a powerhouse. And again, my only problem with the DeFi type projects is regulation. But it's number 69 and the market cap 771 million, and I think it has room to grow. Now the reason I'm bringing it to your attention, like 50% of its fees and like total value lot is based on the new tokenized assets that are coming onto the DeFi project. So it's definitely got my attention. Now, this sector, no doubt, is going to pump. Like we're all looking for the next Matic. Well, guys, Matic has competition. Now, Matic is a great layer 2 protocol that basically scales Ethereum, but it's a whole lot more. But now they have the ZKSYNC roll-ups that came out, and it has an ecosystem, guys. And if you've been looking at Arbitrum or Optimism, guys, they have been pumping this year, and they don't get a lot of attention. There's not an Arbitrum Army out there. A lot of people got the airdrops, and it got some attention. But guys, the big money is that sits on top of Ethereum are going to be looking for the best layer 2 that they like and trust, and ZKSYNC is what a lot, and I mean a lot of developers are pointing to. Now, Arbitrum's another good one, and I'm going to do a video on that one and compare it to Optimism. But here's what one of the developers that I follow was talking about. It's called Mute Protocol. Guys, this thing is young, and it's look at that, 10,999. It's at $1.16, and like I don't even know what it doesn't have the market cap, but look at the tokenomics, right? I assume all the 40 million tokens are in circulation. And guys, we are so early in this project and in this narrative. So definitely go take a look at Mute. Go to their website, surf around, and get familiar with this project. It's definitely on my short list to basically pump. Now, that being said, I'm not going to spend any time on this, but this is one narrative that everyone needs to kind of think about, and that's the staking. And I hope I didn't confuse that with the tokenization of assets earlier, but the staking of Ethereum is really going to be explosive. All that big money that basically got unlocked, which was only like 16%, is going to be restaked, the majority of it. And now that once everything gets situated with all the things that are new on Ethereum, I believe that Ethereum is basically going to have more money staked than all the other projects. And when you compare it to like Cardano, like 65% of their tokens are already staked. So I expect Ethereum to have at least that percentage staked, and it's deflationary. Okay, I don't mean to get on a rant. I'm not here to talk about Ethereum. It's going to be amazing. But some of the projects that we could look at are Lido, DAO, Rocket Pool is doing great, and Frax Share. The one I'm keeping my eye on right now is Frax because I think it has the biggest upside, and that's the one I'm watching. Anyway, guys, hopefully this helped you. Let me know if there's another narrative. Like, I know the meme coins are coming and the gaming tokens or the gaming projects are going to be hot, but guys, you got to follow the narrative. Now, that being said, I don't get married to any of these projects, and this is not financial advice, but guys, when these narratives heat up, they don't last. When they start to pump, I'm going to take my profits. So guys, we're here for the money, or I'm assuming you are. Don't get married to these tokens. Don't get tribal. Be careful who you listen to. And let me know what you think in the comments section. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Either way, hit that like button and come back and be part of this community. And remember, not financial advice. That's all I got for you guys. Take care.